Yeah! Yes! Here she comes.
I have no one to come to the
Yes!
couch with me.
Yeah, I know. There's nobody to balance out. Hey, Sam, will you take a run for the couch just to balance it out for me? Yes!
Much
Thank
better.
you. Thank you.
Much better.
Do I have to leave now?
Yeah, you can leave now.
Oh,
You can
fine.
leave. I might call you back, though.
Okay, bye.
All right, there she goes. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Heavy Leather Topless Dance Party. Yeah! We have plenty of guests tonight, just none of them in their rooms. It's really weird.
I know, it feels really empty, but I know it's the opposite tonight.
It feels like we're just doing. It's just an intimate night here at the Heavy Leather.
Just
the
us
end.
guys.
or we're in like sick old Ken's basement.
Exactly. Like this is how it all ends, right? Oh. Hey, everybody. No, we have a great show. Lots of guests. They're just out there somewhere. I don't know. We'll get to it in a minute. Before that, let me tell you who everybody is. My name is Ken. You might know me as the frankly legendary rock and roll writer, Sleaze Grinder.
Yeah!
And this is the last gang in town. To my right, there she is, everybody. It's America's showgirl. It's Elsa Riot.
Yeah!
And over there, it's the creatures from the Black Leather Lagoon.
Sup, fucks?
What a show tonight. We have rock and roll from Steady Vex. Hey, is Steady Vex here? Can we take a look at him? Can we at least take a look at him before we...
There's one.
There's
one
only
of them.
there's only one. Okay, all right.
Aw.
But Steady Vex are here, and the Jessica Lee Skary... hold on.
The Scary Good Burlesque.
The Skary Good Burlesque Review, everybody.
Yeah!
Who are, by the way,
excited.
look, there's a QR code on there. If you're savvy, you know what to do with that. Elsa, you're pretty savvy. You know what to do with that.
Yeah, you put your phone up to it, and it tells you what to do from there.
You know your way around a QR code.
It's pretty simple, Ken.
Although I do feel like we're post QR code. I was surprised to see it.
Definitely. I feel like they were passe like within 2 weeks, personally.
So Jessica's going retro on the QR. It's like retro futuristic.
I dig it.
So all that's happening. Hey, before we get to, let me ask a question to Chris Knievel of Black Leather Lagoon. He also has a band called The Gala, and they just played a gig with the famous L.A. glam metal band L.A. Guns.
Yeah! Pretty snazzy.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about how that went, pal.
It was awesome. What do you mean? It was like total rock star experience. There was like fucking people lined up. We signed autographs, dude. People, not only did people buy stuff, but they applauded us and like wanted like pictures with us. It was like crazy. Boston, take note.
Incredible. And this was in New Hampshire.
Yeah, New Hampshire.
So I guess the thing to do is to go to New Hampshire if you want some rock
Well,
stardom.
and then don't spend too much time there. Man.
Get in and out.
Live free or die, right? I hope you lived free and didn't die.
It's like in an ironic way, like with like no drugs and lots of guns.
Couple years back, Stacy, wife director Stacy, and Sam, and her dad and I went to see L.A. Guns. Remember that in Worcester? And what I remember from that show was there were a lot of drunk moms at that show.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I was wondering if there was a lot of drunk moms at your show.
Shout out to all the drunk moms. They bought a lot of stuff. It was cool.
I love drunk moms. They're obnoxious, but they're so good-hearted. So
That's
it makes
our
up for
target
it.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're supportive, and
Kids don't spend shit. They're poor.
right, exactly. So
Right.
good for you, buddy. I hope you got more in the pipeline. By the way, also before we start, I wanted to mention this. Remember, I feel like we did a slew of Halloween shows. It feels like Halloween starts and then goes on
it starts
for months around here.
October 1.
But at
Yes.
but at some point back there, Stacey and I went to a candy store, and she bought a $35 box of Hello Kitty candies, and then she just refused to eat any of them. So I have them.
Why did we use this in the...
I don't know. Because I was waiting for her to eat the goddamn candy that she bought, and then she refused to. Well, they're snacks. It's not candy.
it's
a mystery
snack
It's a mystery
box.
snack box.
So what, we're just gonna like leave it?
So I'm going to share with everybody that comes to the couch tonight. Can have one of these mystery.
So why can't I have one now?
You can't have one now. I'm going to open it up, and then
Oh,
you can grab a.
It is a mystery. I don't know what any of these things are.
Yeah, it's all Japanese, right? So
All right.
there you
I'll
go.
take this one.
All right, what do you got there, buddy?
That's English.
What is
It says biscuits with strawberry cream.
Biscuits with strawberry cream. Okay, that sounds
I
great.
assume it's like a Pocky.
Okay, give that a whirl.
Oh, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like biscuits and no, it's very accurate.
Okay.
Biscuits with strawberry cream.
Oh my God, that looks incredible. Hey, Andy Excuse, come on over here, pal. It's Andy Excuse, everybody. From Black Little Lagoon, also from The Fighting Fish, and also he does the Neil Young impression sometimes. Do you do Neil Young's banter too?
I tried. Yeah,
God, give us a little Neil Young.
Yeah, well, it's great to be here with Bob and Tom again. Haven't seen him since the 30th anniversary show at Madison Square Garden. But anyway, welcome to Miami Beach. Everything's cheaper than it looks.
I think that's pretty good.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
Look at that. You're getting
Talking to your me? What?
Yeah.
Oh, do I hold it over here? Notorious.
Someone messes that up every time.
I
It's gotta be
apologize.
someone.
And normally I'm the one dishing out the talking to your mic.
It was me last week, I think.
It was,
So-
yeah.
Do you wanna try something from the mystery snack box?
Oh wow. This is exciting and mysterious, but I'll give it a whirl.
Okay.
Let me try. Oh, that's too big for the likes of me. How about one of these?
Okay. What do you got there?
I have porricky.
Porricky, everybody.
Porricky.
Whatever porricky is. I
What-
hope you
that's
enjoy
what I
it,
got.
buddy. What do you think is going on there? It's got a little monster on
It's
it.
got a little, children's rendering of a Japanese traditional monster, and let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Open it up. We'll see. Stacey, I'm giving away all your snacks, and it's your fault because
What's she gonna do? For where did she go again?
it's been sitting.
Canada?
It's been sitting on the. Okay. All right. There you go.
Little sticky bits here.
Yep. What do you think?
They should have called it porrific.
Excellent. There you go. Andy Excuse, everybody. All right, one more. Johnny Brosh, you can come up, and then we'll get to the rock and roll.
While he comes up, I can
Go
offer
ahead.
a critique
Yeah,
of
go ahead,
this
go ahead.
Hello Kitty thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like a
Review it.
Japanese Dunkaroos, but I feel like they're really they really shorted out on the.
Yeah,
the
Can we get a
actual-
look? Can you give us a shot of how much strawberry you get there? You don't get.
Not very much at all.
That's-
not enough.
That's like a fingerful of strawberry.
Right.
Ridiculous. All right,
Right.
Johnny B, go ahead. You can grab.
A girl like
nice.
me. A girl like me.
Just
She needs more
anything I
strawberry.
want in here, man?
Yeah, anything you want, buddy.
I certainly have timed out my munchies perfectly.
Okay. All right. So what do you got there, buddy? Can you even?
I
does
don't
it
think it's
even-
in English, man.
There's no English on there
No.
whatsoever. Let me if I can. It looks like a. I can't
Like
tell
a
what it is.
Yeah, I don't even care, man.
All right, just open that up
Yeah,
and
I
we'll see
just
what's in
wanna-
there.
Best way
I'm
to
gonna
find
eat it
out.
no matter
We'll
what
get
it
some.
is.
We'll get to some. Rock and
It's a
roll.
lollipop, dude.
Oh, it's a lollipop. Look at that. Oh,
All right,
beautiful.
I got my prop.
Later on, you let me know how that lollipop goes. All right, you
It's
get out of here for
already
now.
good.
Hey, everybody. Guess what?
What, Ken?
It's time for some rock and roll. And we have one of the top acts in town ready to rock you. Here they are, all the way from, where are you guys from? all the way from across the river. It's Steady Vicks!
Gotta be so cruel.
Steady Vex, everybody! Let's bring the Vex on over, and we'll talk a little with the band. Singing drummer, like Phil Collins, right? He's the number one. Hey, Johnny Barash, can you name another singing drummer? Come on over here and name another singing drummer for me. Go ahead.
I'd have to say Christina from Quiver.
Right, okay, there's your wife. All right, there he goes. All right, come on over here.
Space on the couch.
Yeah, everybody.
I'll put my glasses on to make it.
Okay,
Okay,
A little
fair
bit of
enough.
pot.
there we go.
Nope.
Hello?
Nope, you those work perfectly.
I
You're
feel someone next to me, but I
completely
can't see them.
invisible. First of all, so let's meet Steady Vex. What we'll do is, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you what your name is, and then I'm going to ask you if you could pick another name, what it would be. So tell us your name and what your fantasy name would be. Here we go.
I need more time for this, but my name is Jen. That's my real name.
Okay.
My fantasy name would be something like dark. I'm just going to go with like Raven right now. That's so dumb.
Okay,
but-
yeah, that's nice. All right.
Not at all.
Okay.
Dig it.
There we
Whatever
go.
you think.
Okay,
It's exactly.
you're up.
I like that one.
Yes, use that one.
Well, my name is Crystal,
Crystal.
and I guess I would pick Xanadu, something that sounds like a Z
Ooh,
but spelled with an
okay.
X.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Give me that.
I'm Kim, and wow, fake name. I like my name. My name's Kim.
Dig it.
Sorry, I'm trying to totally.
You're telling
right
me
here.
you're telling me you wouldn't I pick another name if you could? You'd stick with Kim?
I never really thought about it.
Okay.
Jim's nice.
Kim's fine.
Yeah, Kim's awesome.
Jim, Kimbo.
I was thinking about
Kimmy, cool down.
Yes.
Right.
I was thinking Kim can go either way too. It's you can be a male Kim or a female. You can be any kind of Kim.
It is gender neutral.
It's gender neutral. You can be whatever you want as a Kim. So it's a very good.
Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could.
Yes.
anything.
Well, I call myself
Invisible
Kim
person to my
Catastrophe
right.
on
Right.
Instagram. That's really
That's
like
good.
Probably see the
tough, I
glasses,
guess.
Anything is possible as a Kim. Sam's coming over here. Sam, okay, who's supposed to talk into their mic? Everybody?
Literally everyone.
Literally everybody.
We're doing a terrible
We're all
job, aren't we?
failing.
I was-
Sorry, Stacy.
I was thinking about what a
Into the
I was thinking about what a steady vex could be, and I'm gonna guess, and you guys tell me. A steady vex to me. Also, what is a steady vex for you too? First of all, what do you think?
a thing that you're always confused about.
Oh, here to me, it's something that's always annoying you, and it's something that somebody does because, like, usually when you're vexed, you're annoyed by something, and so like. If you always, I forget what you're not. You're supposed to, as a male, you're supposed to put the seat down or up, toilet seat. Is it supposed to be down?
It should be down when you
should
leave
be-
the room.
It should be down, right? Down,
That way, the
right.
next person who sits doesn't fall right in.
Right. So it should be
That's the
down. So if it's consistently up, that would be.
That would be a steady
That would be a
vex.
steady vex.
Yeah.
Am
Yeah.
I right? Am I getting it right? Am I
You
in the
are
ballpark?
nailing it, I think.
Thank you.
Like traffic.
I guess I just did not understand what the word vex meant. I thought that was a thing that was confusing and not
Oh, you
annoying.
thought vex meant confusing?
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, I think the only time I ever really heard it used was in Gladiator when Joaquin Phoenix is like, I'm so vexed. I thought he was confused, but I guess he was mad.
He was mad.
That makes the rest of the movie like make way more sense.
Does that make more sense then? Okay, all right. But you're right. It's vexing it can be like angry, confusing. Could be
Yeah,
vexing
some
too.
like witchcraft stuff going on too.
Okay,
Well, we were talking about hex.
hex.
We were doing some wordplay.
Yeah,
hex
hex is
seemed a little bit
overused.
extra, so vex seemed more appropriate.
Vexing to me
Yeah.
over
Okay.
here, talking into this mic, is more of a haunting.
Okay.
That's where it came from. I
There's a
think. I
little.
don't know.
There's a little bit.
We're all haunted.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a spooky vibe to you guys,
Oh, thank you.
right? Don't you have a song about ghosts? Am I crazy?
We do.
You do have a song about ghosts. Is it based on a true story? Have you been ghosted?
It's kind of more Ghostbusters. Like the ectoplasm comes through the ceiling.
Okay.
So I was thinking of, Ghostbusters.
Okay. So, did you witness the ectoplasm?
In my brain.
Okay. I'm just wondering. Now, you recorded your demo in a basement in Peabody.
True.
Fact, yes.
So tell us about the basement in Peabody. First of all, tell us about Peabody. Give us a fact about Peabody that we might not know.
Peabody.
I don't know anything about
Give us
Peabody.
a highlight of
Peabody is Salem's little brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I go to their diner quite often.
Yes.
Pretty
It
good.
is,
Yes.
it's a great diner.
They went to the diner before we recorded, but I was late, so I didn't go to the diner.
Damn. Is that really all you know about Peabody, though?
Yeah, pretty much.
How in the world did you end up in a basement in Peabody recording your demo?
Well, because of the guy that was recording. We got referred to a lovely gentleman named Tom Hamilton, and that just happens to be where he is.
Isn't he the guy in Aerosmith? Am I crazy?
Different guy, different
Oh,
Tom
different guy.
Hamilton. Yeah, no, this Tom Hamilton did a fantastic job of recording us in his basement studio, which was totally professional
Super
Totally.
lovely.
and a wonderful experience. Not a creep at all, although, yes, it does sound a little bit...
It does sound sketchy. Come down to my basement in Peabody and we'll
it
make
was
a
not
record.
sketchy once we got
He
there.
calls it a studio. I think we called it a basement. It's a basement studio. It's
He
nice.
has a studio in his basement.
There's a cat who greets you.
Oh, that's nice.
It's totally nice.
The cat was super
and you
cute.
Get, you get a lot for your money.
Yeah, you got
he's
a lot
cool
of bang
dude.
for your buck
Yes.
down in the
Down in Peabody.
in Peabody. All right, I'm sure there's a more to Peabody. Peabody's like an onion; it needs to be peeled. I think.
Agreed.
I don't really know that much about it, but I'm sure it's
Got the
great.
Big old core. That's it.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys this, Steady Vex. So obviously you're in a band together. Say you still had to hang out together, but you weren't playing music. What do you think you guys would do together? Would you, for example, commit crimes together, or would you solve crimes together? What do you think? What do you guys see yourselves
Do
doing?
bands not hang out?
Yeah, we hang out.
If they play together, do they also not hang out as friends?
I don't think they do.
Legitimate
Yeah.
question,
I
actually,
don't-
for
I don't think they
the
do.
room.
A
We
lot
would
of time
make-
when you're in a band with people, you spend most of your time doing band stuff, so
Right.
you don't have a lot of like extra hangout time.
Yeah.
True.
But we do it by choice, so I guess we are kind of hanging out.
Okay, cool. Not to lose sight of the original question, what do you do when you hang out?
We only hang out at band practice.
Right. Here's the question though. Let's
We're pressed for time.
Wait.
let's repeat the question.
We're working ladies,
Go to
and
shows.
Let's repeat the
All
question.
pro. I love it.
The question is, if you were still had to hang out together, but you couldn't be in a band,
what
Okay.
types of?
what do
things
you
would we
think that
do?
you guys would do?
Fight ghosts.
We would fight.
You'd
We would
fight
play
Lots of panic attacks.
light as a feather, stiff as a board. Yeah, we would calm each other down. We'd be like, no, you're so beautiful and smart. And
Yeah, we're like,
we
"You
would
can
make
do
a lot
it.
of
You're
plans
a
and
shining
cancel
star."
them, but then understand why.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
It sounds like you guys
We
are.
all have
We should
the
hang out.
I'm glad you would theoretically have that with each other.
Totally.
I wish I theoretically had that.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you guys are very supportive of each other, which is nice.
We're a little crazy.
In theory.
We have to be supportive of each other.
Well, why?
We'll
Why-
cry.
Oh,
We're pretty sensitive.
Not everybody's nice out there. We try to be nice, at least to each other.
so you just recorded this demo. What are the songs on the demo? We just heard a couple of them.
Sell a spell.
Yep, that's the Ghost song,
Ghost.
and that's the other Ghost song.
Yep. And what's yours about? Which is kind of ghosty, Jen.
Yeah.
Lost Twin. That's another ghost one.
Wow. So you guys are just
What a
thinking
beat.
about.
wrong with
That's
guys are- you
that's
guys
the one
are-
that we just
Actually,
played,
Twin,
Lost
not to
Twin,
be,
the
like,
second one
weird.
that we just played.
We
got-
don't know.
You're thinking
We're not
about
sure.
ghosts a lot.
A lot.
Vexing, yes. So I think we're haunted, is what I'm saying. Like I think we all have things that are haunting us. Not to get too deep, but that's where I'm at.
Is it like contagious?
Think
Yeah.
so.
Shit.
So are we all going to get your ghosts after tonight?
No, but do you know, like, I mean, I
Are the
think.
glasses to ward off a ghost? Is that
No,
what's
it's to like
happening?
make. So, like David Bowie, have you ever heard that story where he wears this like invisible mask? So, because he has like anxiety, I have major anxiety.
Oh, do you?
So the
know
fact that
that.
I'm sitting here is like
It's like you have major anxiety.
Yeah, all
right
I see
now?
is a floating
always.
pair of glasses right now and nothing else.
that no one could see me, but I mean, I know you can.
That's smart.
I can't.
I
You
ca-
can. Well, she can.
Just the glasses.
You're special. You're in tune. with the ghost.
You should hang
I
out with
don't know.
us.
Yeah, I feel better.
This sounds
I've
fun.
never done this before. This is my first sunglasses.
High five or wherever your hand is. I can't see where you are.
It was there.
All right, I believe you.
By the way, Elsa Riot, do you have a steady vex?
A thing that constantly annoys me.
Constantly,
Oh my
it's
God.
constantly
I'm not
bothering you.
prepared for this question.
Okay.
Yeah, no, don't open that can of worms,
Do you
Ken. I
guys,
guess.
before we say goodbye to Steady Vex, do you guys want a snack from the
Yes.
mystery?
Absolutely.
This is me. I'm excited.
This is
I
amazing.
know this one.
There you go. What do you got there?
Hello Kitty wafers, strawberry flavor, similar to the strawberry thing.
I don't know too much about Hello Kitty, but Hello Kitty seems to enjoy strawberry quite a bit. All right, Kim, here you go.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to pick a different one.
Just grab whatever you like. There we go. There you go.
Okay.
What do you got?
It's like a honey bear. Looks like some gummy kind of stuff.
Ooh,
I'll go with it.
fantastic.
Honey bear.
Cute.
Maybe it's got marijuana in it. Who knows? All right, here you go.
Yeah.
Invisible drummer. Here you go.
Visible drummer. I'm gonna take the big one.
All right, there you go.
Yes.
Wow.
Like, do it.
A floating pair of glasses and a floating box of candy.
What's,
It's like
what's
a
their-
moon pie. I'm gonna
Oh my
guess.
God, they're chocolate coated pie.
They're 6, so I
Incredible.
can share. But I have many people.
I love it.
I have people to share with.
There they go, everybody. It's Steady Vex. All right, get out of here for now, Steady Vex, and
Thank you, Steady Vex.
we'll hear a little bit more from Steady Vex in just a bit. But before we continue on, we're gonna. By the way, where's Sam? Sam, you want to come and get something out of the mystery box? Here we go. Here you go. It's
Heck
Sam,
yeah.
everybody from Radium Girls and Black Little Lagoon.
And I love
go
me
ahead,
some
you can,
Japanese snacks.
Here you go,
So
Japanese
this is
snacks.
like this. I think I know what it is. This is essentially like yan yan. So I'm gonna go with yan yan.
Yan yan,
That's what I know
everybody.
it is.
There you go.
That looks like the thing that I got.
Yes.
But not strawberry, I guess.
ありがとうございました。
Wow,
へー。
Wow.
that's pretty good, buddy.
ありがとう。I could say something else, but
Go,
it's
one
been
more, one more.
大学に日本語勉強しました。でも今忘れます。
What'd you just say?
I said that I studied Japanese in college, but now I've forgotten.
Oh.
So good. Sam, everybody. Sam.
じゃあね。
All right.
That was kind of a I don't know, like a what's that word that I want? Contradiction.
Okay.
To say in Japanese that you've forgotten all of your Japanese.
Right. That is. Did you figure out a Beck shot?
I'm still like, there's a big library of them, Ken.
Hey, Elsa is really good at advice, so it's time to get some advice from Elsa. Stace, roll that promo. It's time for Do What I Tell You. Well, that's all right. What happens is you ask, the viewing public, asks Elsa questions, and then Elsa answers them. That's how it works.
Yes. And then you do what I tell you, and then you live a better
And then-
life.
and then you live a
That's
better
the
life.
idea.
But you, right now, what percentage from 0 to 100%, how good is your life right now? Let's get a gauge.
I mean, relative to what? That's a difficult question, but I'd say it's probably hovering somewhere between 65 and 75,
All right,
which
that's,
ain't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad, especially.
I mean, it's pretty much the difference between passing and failing. So
Yeah,
it's like,
going
we're taking
into
it day
the
by
But
day.
the
Ken.
U.S. system, though, if that was like Europe or UK, like you would be doing great.
Yeah.
going
Oh,
into
that makes me
the
It's
feel
like a
great.
50 over there, I believe.
going
All
into the holiday season, that's pretty good. As there was at one point in my life, I think about 6 years ago, where I realized I was at about 93%. That was at my peak.
That's awesome.
I don't think I'm ever going to surpass that, or maybe even get to that. But if you can hit 93, you're really singing along. And one way to get there is to listen to what Elsa says. So let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Yes, so I have a very good question that is
Very
on
good
theme
question.
with tonight. So this comes from THX1138
Ooh,
from
that's a-
Somerville, Mass, which just
that's a
sounds like a
movie.
license plate.
It's a movie, right?
Okay,
Isn't it? It's
or a license
Is it
plate.
the precursor to Star Wars, or is it? Thank you.
Isn't it? Oh man. Oh, I just really showed my ass as a nerd on live TV. Damn. I'm a Trekkie. It's fine. Anyway, what can we help you with?
Okay, here we go.
Elsa, I think your dancing is one of the best parts of the show.
Aw.
Thank you. I love dancing, but my moves make me look like a broken robot being controlled by 2 different aliens. What are some basic steps I can take to stop the horrified stares and or gales of derisive laughter? Thank you for your time.
So this is a good question because I don't know who THX 1138 is. Could be anybody. And here's what I have to say. Growing up, I think along gender lines, women traditionally grow up dancing with each other, learning to dance at a young age, watching dancing shows on television and miming on them, trying them out and all that kind of stuff. Men, you don't get any lessons, man. And then so you're just supposed to figure it out.
It's true. I feel like women learn very quickly how to literally move your hips, how to swivel them. Men do not learn how to get in touch with their hips, and the hip movement, I think, is a very good way to, I don't know, make yourself look like you're moving more fluidly. But I mean, how not to look like a dummy on the dance floor is that's a pretty tough question. I feel like that's a thing that a lot of us have to learn the hard way.
Yeah, exactly.
So not only am I here to help, but we have the other best person qualified to help us with this question, which is our great friend Jessica Lee Skary.
Jessica Lee Skary, everybody.
And so we are not going to teach you any fancy dance moves. Again, I think that we're here just to teach you how to look like a functional human and not a robot on the dance floor, right? And I think the basic move, also say hello to the viewers.
Hello, viewers.
I think the very basic move to this is the step touch. Can we get a little slow, medium slow beat? Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, step touch. If the camera focuses on my feet, we're not even moving that much. We're just shifting our weight from foot to foot. And you do that to the beat of the music. Thank you, Johnny. So you do that with the beat of the music. All you have to do is find the beat and just shift from foot to foot. And from there, all you need to do with your arms, you can move them a little bit. And I think the most important part is to look like you're having fun.
You can put your hands in your pockets if you get a really cool leather jacket like this one, and just step touch like a goth. Or you could do it like the goths on South Park. You don't need a real cigarette. You can just pantomime. It's fine.
No one's going to know the difference or judge you. That's the beauty of the dance floor, is that no one's really looking at you either, which is why you need to stop worrying about what you look like and just have fun. Your arms and your face will follow suit if you do that correctly. So do what you need to do. Have 2 shots of tequila. I don't know, just theoretically. Or I don't know. What kind of rituals do you do before you go out to just have a good time and not perform? Jessica Lee Skary.
You mean going dancing when someone's not paying me to do it? No. I actually really like it. It's rare, right? I like to go dancing when there's no choreography and there's no scheduled, you're going to do a drop split at this time. I actually am really shy. In real life, I'm very shy, which is why I'm stoned all the time. So my recommendation would just be get stoned all the time.
Or tequila, weed tequila, or whatever you need to do to vibe. But yeah, the step touches, and yeah, again, if you want to, here, hold this for me. But arms, hands in your pockets, you can make that look cool. I mean, you can do little arm circles.
A good one is what Elsa's doing right now, which us goths call clear the cobwebs, where you want to pretend that you're clearing invisible cobwebs. Or there's love the bat, stomp the bat, which is a really simple one. First, you want to catch the bat. Then you want to love the bat. Then you want to get rid of the bat. Then you want to stomp the bat.
Oh, my God.
But when you do that really fast, it looks like this. And it's pretty cool. Guy or girl, it's a pretty cool move.
Very slowly taking the bat out of the air and putting it on the ground.
And murdering it.
These poor bats. What did these bats ever do to us?
There you go, everybody.
Don't tell Steady Vex, just ghost bats.
Yes, I hope this helps.
There's some ways to not look stupid on the dance floor. From Jessica Lee Skary and Elsa Ryan.
Step touch, step touch. It's it's important. That's all you need. You're welcome. Do what I tell you.
There you go. I was 45 years old the first time I went dancing. with Stacey
Wait,
DC,
what?
who's in Canada now.
Wait, what?
What?
You were 45
Yeah, I was
years
45.
old the first time you went
I was 45 years old
dancing?
at the Middle East corner, the bakery there, and I didn't know how to dance, and I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? And she's like, do whatever you want, man. So I started punching the air, and that's what I still do. That's my
Ken, that's your
my-
whole thing, and you own it.
it's my signature move. It's all. If you have one move, I think that's pretty much all you need. It just keeps you going. Andy, excuse, do you have a signature?
Well, I tried to do the hip thing,
Okay.
and
Those hips are moving.
they are, but yeah, men fear it and women deride it.
Yeah. Right. There you go.
When in doubt, just watch The Hunger, the opening sequence of The Hunger. You can find like everything you need right there.
Hey, well, there you go. Thank you, Elsa. And remember, you can submit your questions to Elsa. There's a form. It's on.
It's the link in my Instagram bio, which is just Elsa Riot. We also post the link every week on the Heavy Leather Facebook page, as well as on my own Elsa Riot page. It should, if you have a problem, it should not be too hard to find. We try not to make it hard to find.
Okay, cool. All right. Speaking of dance, it's time. Are you guys ready to see some dance? Yeah. Are you ready to experience some dance? Yeah. It's Jessica Lee Skary and the Skary Good Burlesque Troupe.
Johnny's in America, no tricks at the wheel. No one needs anyone, they don't even just pretend. Johnny's in America. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of cons. I'm afraid of Americans. Yeah, I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of cons. Americans. America, Johnny wants a plane. Johnny wants to suck on a coke. Johnny wants a woman. Johnny wants to think of a joke. Johnny's so funny. Yes, we can American can. Yes, we can American can. Yes, we can American can. If anyone can American. I'm afraid of Americans. I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. Yeah, I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. Johnny's in America. Johnny looks up at the stars. Johnny combs his hair down. Johnny wants pussy and cars. Johnny's so funny. Johnny's in America. Johnny's in America. And I'm afraid of Americans. Yeah, I'm afraid of the world. And I'm afraid I can't help it. Oh, I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid I can't. I'm afraid of Americans. Yeah, I'm afraid of the world. I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid that yes, you can American can. Yes, you can American can. Yes, you can American can. If anyone can America.
Incredible, everybody.
Oh my God!
The Skary Good Burlesque Troupe. Incredible. Let's bring them on over here. Let's check them out. Let's check them out. Jessica, come on over here. Sit next to us and explain how we got here. Here they are, everybody. Look at them.
Space on the couch.
Everybody, squeeze on in. Jessica, that was what a display.
Why, thank you.
How did we get here? How did you go from being just Jessica to having a whole troupe of dancers? How did this happen?
So earlier this year, I started teaching Skary Good Burlesque, which started out as a class for beginners. And my beginners actually surpassed beginning lessons, and I had to come up with new curriculum.
Okay.
And I created a masterclass. So what you're seeing before you is my masterclass.
Wow. Yeah! Wow.
And we made up this song together, so that choreography is not just me. It's all of these ladies and gentlemen right here.
Fantastic. Hey, you want to introduce them?
I think I'm going to pass the mic around and let them introduce themselves.
Okay. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Purpleous Wiles. Flannel Scandal.
Flannel Scandal. Hold on a second. How did you?
I love that.
Thank you.
How did you end up being Flannel Scandal?
I wear a lot of flannel.
That's number one.
And I actually put a poll up on Facebook because I was flip-flopping between so many things, and someone suggested Flannel Scandal, so
okay. All right.
it stuck.
Do you think that there will be a flannel scandal of some kind in your life at some point?
Maybe.
Okay. All right.
That'd be a fun one to
I
have.
hope so, because flannel.
I want to know what that looks like.
Me too, because flannel in general, not very scandalous usually. So.
Someone steals your flannel?
I mean, until now, though, right?
All right, let's continue.
We'll have to wait and see.
You sure? Okay. I'm Mercy Divine.
Mercy Divine.
That's me.
Les Petites Mortes.
Les Petites means the little death, I would imagine. Right? Is that? Do I get?
It has a
my
sexier
French?
meaning too, but I'll tell you after the show.
Okay. Oh, it's also. I got it. I got it. Is that it? Is that the whole crew?
Oh no, we got.
Hi, guys. Hi, I'm Weather Delay. There's a reason no one's cheering. No one likes a weather delay.
But we like you.
And I'm Calliope Morrison.
Incredible. How did you become Calliope Morrison?
Calliope is the muse of epic love poetry.
Okay.
And Morrison after Jim Morrison, in which I was named in a Dionysus ritual at a pagan camp. So
that is a lot to take in.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
a lot.
That is a heavy sentence.
True.
We are all burlesque brujas. # burlesque bruja.
It's a lot of wine at that ritual.
Yeah, no, explain the ritual to us.
So it was a Dionysus and Jim Morrison ritual.
Okay, but wait a minute. What does that mean, though?
We were kind of like sort of a tribute, you know?
Okay.
So they played a lot of doors.
Yeah.
Everyone brought a bottle of wine. It's about 50 of us.
All right.
And we passed around every bottle of wine until they were gone.
Oh, you guys are having fun.
And then they dubbed everyone kind of like a knighting ceremony.
Yeah.
Like, what's your name? And I was like Calliope, because that's my, stage name and my fetishy name and everything else, right? And they're like, okay, now you're Calliope Morrison, and then you drink more wine, and then you get your name for good.
See, I'm telling you, pagans know how to do it.
Yeah.
We've got some great ceremonies.
But wait a minute. Were you into? Do you like the doors more before all the wine or after? How does that?
I mean, both. Is
Both?
that?
Okay.
Yeah, both.
All right.
Right?
Both is good.
Yeah,
All
both. Why not both?
It's funny because it seems. Here's the thing. When I was a young man, like every girl I ever dated had a Jim Morrison poster on the wall. It was a huge.
I even had one.
It was a.
Well, I mean,
he was a huge
Late
Gen
Morrison,
X,
right? With the beard and the gut.
Yeah, not the fat one. Not the fat.
That's what I'm modeling after.
I mean,
like
but
the black
some
and
say
white
Jim
Jesus
Morrison.
one, yeah.
Some say Jim Morrison birthed punk rock, right?
Some people say that. I don't. That
From
doesn't seem
between
accurate.
his
But-
pointy shoulder blades.
But what I'm saying is, he was very popular among Gen X women, and it just seems millennials you don't hear about Jim Morrison too much anymore. So this is the first time.
I'm a Z, but it's cool.
Again,
it's cool.
just saying, I'm a millennial. I had
I'm
a
a
Jim
millennial.
Morrison poster.
I had that same black
Not
and
all
white
millennials
poster.
or whatever.
Not all millennials.
Jim Carroll. You never hear about Zoomers don't care about Jim Carroll either.
Jim Carroll.
Okay, all right. Well, Calliope, we gotta hang
weird,
out.
though. I'm
You seem to have your finger on the pulse.
Or something. Somewhere.
How hard is it to? Do you really have to be a stern taskmaster with these guys? Is that you crack the whip or what?
I have brought my whip to class. That's
Yeah.
true. People listen when I talk, especially when you pay to take a class and learn something.
Yeah.
But these humans came with open hearts and ready to open their legs to do some sexy dancing, and yeah, they shut up when I talk. That's why I keep them around.
That's the way to go. All right. Well, this wasn't your first performance, was it?
No, this was actually a class for us. This was learning how to perform with a live band instead of just a track, because dancing with other people is different
Yeah.
than dancing in a solo,
Yeah.
and dancing with a band that's also, playing with each other and trying to keep the balance with each other.
Right.
It's a whole new ball
It's a
game.
whole different trip,
So
right?
this was for new experience. But yeah, we've already performed at Punk Rock and Pasty Poppin'.
Nice. And you'll be performing again, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes. But before then, here's my idea. One more time, a little Steady Vex action. What do you guys think? Let's do it. Another song about ghosts. I'm assuming.
It's not about ghosts.
Oh.
It's about sleepovers.
Sleepovers!
With yourself.
So sleeping.
Everybody! Incredible. By the way, we ignored the fact that Kim has a broken leg for the entire show, but there you go.
Oh,
and right?
Wow.
I do have a broken leg.
She does have a broken leg. And the reason she has a broken leg, she's not going to tell you exactly why she has a broken leg, but it's a good story.
Aww.
Anyway, we'll just ask her after the show. And
You're such a badass for doing that, though.
I know, it's wild, isn't it?
Thank you.
By the way, Jessica, do you have a Steady Vex? You must. Must be something that's bugging you all the time.
I'm a really patient person
Okay.
generally.
Yeah.
I'm pretty non-confrontational. I mean, I'm stoned all the time.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
But you can ask.
That
You
sounds
can
like
ask
it helps
my
a lot for a lot of
friends,
stuff.
and my partner Ren will tell you. I hate line jumpers. I almost tore someone apart in an apple orchard recently because they were just trying to like cut between me and my friends in line while we were having a conversation. I'm like, no. Were you raised in a barn? I know this is an apple orchard, but you need to go to the back of the fucking line. I hate line jumpers.
Line jumpers. I thought you said lime jumpers, and I was thinking of like it's like a particular piece of clothing that annoys her.
No, there's a special circle in hell for people who jump in line.
For me, I would never want to talk to anyone on the phone ever again for the rest of my life.
That's your steady vex talking on the
That's
phone?
my steady vex. I cannot deal with it.
You must
hate
love
it.
texting.
Are you sure you're not a millennial then?
I'm really glad they invented texting because I really hate talking on the phone. Do you want to? We still have some mystery in the mystery box, Jessica.
Oh my gosh, there are still snacks.
There's still snacks to be had.
Oh my god, you know what?
Go ahead, buddy.
Gang, I think that we should. What do you think?
There you
Do you
go.
want to share these cookies with me?
Collectively, you guys can. Rui, come on over here, buddy. Rui, the 15-year-old intern. We're running low on snacks, but you grab one, pal.
Try this chill beans. I don't know. Why not?
Chill beans? That's awesome.
That's what we should start calling you, buddy.
Oh, chill beans.
Chill beans.
Oh my gosh, Choco
be a
Cat's
chill
on this
bean.
box. You never see this character. There's one
Really?
goth Hello Kitty character.
It's this one right
And
here.
right here.
Okay.
Choco Cat. He's
Choco
the best
Cat.
one. You never hear about Choco Cat anymore.
I didn't realize there were other characters
Oh yeah.
in that.
Oh yeah. All these little buddies
is
have
Angry
names.
Owl.
The only one who
Alley
matters
Cat.
is.
Hello, shitty.
Oh, goodbye,
Chris
kitty.
Canelli, we're running low, so here you go, buddy. Here's your kawaii cookies.
Box. I
Here-
play in the box.
Oh wow, that was
There
a
you go.
great
Yogurt
catch.
Thank you.
Oh
That's
my
the
god.
second show in a row I've seen
Whoever
something
said
get thrown at
punk
you.
rockers weren't athletic.
And we still have some Kit Kats here. So and then,
Where am
yeah,
I
and then you
gonna
can take
keep
the
it?
box and you can put whatever you like in the box. You can put.
Curl up in it.
Yeah, you can.
If it fits, it sits.
It's a good. Yeah, it's a good size for.
Get on over here.
Don't give the box away. Is that what my wife is saying?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
The official order is
Cool.
no box for you.
All right. I'm sorry, Chris. I can't give you the box.
It's
Turns
all right,
out.
It's cool. Stacy has precedent.
Before we do our promos, because everybody's here for a reason, they want you to go to the shows and buy their products. I'll tell you that there are big doings next week. Grindcore champs, Armpits, are going to be here.
Yes.
And first of all, Elsie, you can dance to Grindcore, right?
Yeah, I
course.
can dance to anything.
She can dance to anything.
Step touch.
Right. And what's going to be very special is Armpits will be performing some of their new Grindcore tunes completely naked. That'll be a first.
Oh, that's the naked band.
That's the naked.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I didn't know they
Can
were
I
a
be
grindcore
naked
band.
too?
That's sick.
We could all be. Yeah, they're Boston's preeminent naked grindcore
I think
band.
they're Boston's only grindcore band.
So
I love this.
so we'll be dealing with that next week.
I'm so happy.
Also, Pro Buttons will be here. She'll probably get naked too.
Pearl!
Also, the Boston Arm Wrestling Dames will be here. They probably won't be naked, but
Yeah.
they will be arm wrestling. So that'll all be pretty fun.
Is it inappropriate if we think about them naked?
You can think about them naked all you want. There's nothing they can do about it. hey, let's. It's true, right?
It's true.
That's
Thought crime is not a thing.
exactly I'm telling you right now, you can think about anybody you want naked anytime you want.
Just keep it
And-
to yourself.
And there's not a thing that they can do about it.
Oh God,
Oh
why?
my God, Keneally. Oh,
How's he look? How's he look?
I need to
All right.
wash my brain now. Ugh.
We got to get to the.
God. I can't stop thinking about it.
I think about like Winona Ryder, like young Winona Ryder instead, or something
Much
else.
better. Much better.
Hey, Jessica Lee Skary, let's get to the promos. Where are we going to see you next?
Well, you can see all of us on Saturday. Skary Good Burlesque Review. We are going to be performing in a super spooky 100-year-old burlesque theater inside a Masonic lodge that may or may not be haunted, and it's definitely 100% creepy. And you'll get to see me and all of these spooky babes perform together and solos, which is pretty good. And you can catch me in Cast A and Cast B of the Slutcracker. So pretty much any Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and one Monday for Sin Night in December at the Somerville Theater.
Fantastic. Yeah. So we're going. Next thing we're doing is we're going November 9th. We're going here, and look, it's a QR code. You put that on your phone, and I don't know what happens next, but something awesome.
They read your thoughts.
Yeah, if you find one of our posters in a coffee shop, you can just scan that QR code, and it'll take you to our Facebook page for the event. But it's a BYOB burlesque party and slutty
even
flea
better.
market.
Even better.
In the Masonic Lodge.
Did you make that QR code yourself?
I did make that QR code. I'm so proud of that.
Wow.
That is impressive.
That's awesome.
I'm wicked smart.
You really are.
I know I have nice tits, but I'm also very smart.
Hey, Elsa Riot, how about you?
Yes, I have two things.
Two
So,
things.
the next Smoke and Shadows, which is my awesome burlesque and variety show at the Rockwell and Davis Square. The next one is on Saturday, December 7th. And it's the third annual Winter Sideshow edition. And so we have a pole dancing mime coming. As well as we've got, she's back again. And we've got juggling and acrobatics and comedy and live music and burlesque and all the good things. So again, Saturday, December 7th in Davis Square. You can find tickets at therockwell.org. Second thing is that if you liked the little dance lesson from myself and Jessica Lee Skary, and also this whole amazing performance, you too can learn how to do that. Jessica Lee and I are teaching our second round of Class N Cocktails, which is a quick burlesque class followed by a friendly game of burlesque roulette open to all levels. That is way in the future, Sunday, February 9th, 2020.
And we will once again have a cash prize.
Cash prize, lots of other different prizes. It's seriously the funnest shit ever, and that is at the Jungle, right across the street that way.
Yeah! It was a blast. I did the burlesque roulette.
Yes. Oh, you were like the first one up, too.
I got number one.
Killed
rocked
it.
The Gorillas' Rhinestone Eyes. And I didn't know when the song ended, so my boobies didn't come out in
Yeah, we
time.
give you a mystery playlist, and you don't know what you're stripping to
They
until it
always come out
starts.
eventually, but it was awesome. Go do it.
That's the fun of burlesque roulette.
And by the way, the cash prize is $1 million. So
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
Yeah, yes it is. That is
Yeah, and Ken's
correct.
going to provide it.
Yes.
It's coming out of Ken's pocket.
You don't want to miss that.
We're going to take it from his flesh.
Hey, Steady Vex, where are we going to see you next? Oh my God!
they're all the way over there.
Jesus Christ.
Come over
Steady
here.
Vex.
It's Steady Vex. They have a show.
Also, the Jungle on November 21st. This was actually our second show.
Yes, second show ever.
Yeah.
Next show is right across the street, Jungle, November 21st, Thursday before Thanksgiving. With Madame Bruja and the Skirts.
Hooray! Okay, we got it? Is that it? Okay, thank you. Steady Vex. All right, let's go over there. I know, wrapping it up.
The Gala US. Stop by Deadbeat Records, pick up our fucking debut album. You can stop by Caffeine and Contact Records, pick up our new fucking single, Gimme Gimme. You can check us out next, December 20th. It's Indie 617 Holiday Bash. The venue is to be announced. Ah! It's free. Come rock out.
Hey everybody, my band Radium Girls is playing this Friday at O'Brien's. We are playing with CE Skidmore and opening for City Mouse on their national tour, so come on down and have a good time.
Saturday night at the Square Root in Roslindale, it's 4-point restraints, it's Queen Anne's Revenge, and it's The Fightin' Fish with special guest drummer Johnny Barash.
There's a lot of things.
Saturday, The Fightin' Fish, Square Root. Later this month at once, Smitty and the Fez Tones, Corner Soul, and Power Slot.
All right, everybody. This is the part of the show where we dance. Stay there, it's the black man.